Alrighty, everybody, here we are in a MidWars round. The enemy Hellborn team boasting a War Beast, not typically known for exceeding in the MidWars arena. The horns are off here, and we are looking good. A hook coming out from Devo was going to bring down the first blood. Now, you weren't here, but the chat was flaming in the game. Let me tell you something. A calm and collected start as the creeps meet in the middle. Special going on, a couple nukes out from the Chipper and Pharaoh combo. The Chipper with a 100% arrow rocket accuracy. Look at that. Will even stop the teleport. This will buy the Hellborn a couple minutes of time to farm. War Beast battle cry here. We're doing work. Here comes the Devo looking for revenge on the Chipper. Will actually landed on the Vindicator. That will be the second kill of the game. Pharaoh trapping one in his ulti. The Hellborn unable to secure that kill on Pyro, and he will get away with 1 HP. I actually don't see the take a brief look at the damage chart here. Torturer in the lead. Armadon in the lead for the Hellborn here. You can tell that's me right there. The War Beast to nobody's... Oh, wait, this is gold per minute? Oh, gold per minute chart. The damage chart. Still favoring the Torturer. Now, folks, if you play back home... I wish I could fast forward it for you. I don't really know how. Ah, there we go. Oh yeah, let's lock it on the Armadon. There we go. I like it more loose. Anyways, back to the game, folks. We have got the Torturer and Devo slamming out yet another kill here. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. It will be 5 kills to none on the Hellborn. The War Beast being the only one not to fall yet. Make that 6. Matter of fact, make that 7. Oh, it's going to be an 8th kill. A 9-0 lead. A 10-0 lead. The Hellborn getting wiped out in only the first 3 minutes here. Look at that. 10 kills onto the Legion team. But that's what I think it is. I think it's showing... I think it's showing how many they're down by. Evo with another big hook out on the Vindy. That will be an 11 kill lead drop. As the... Wait a minute. Pharaoh goes in under the tower now. 12-0. Oh my gosh. The Armadon going down 13-0 game. Oh my goodness. The War Beast falling now a 15-0 game. This is a stomp. The Hellborn can't even get them close. But you gotta hold in tight, folks. You will not expect what will come of this game. Chipper trying to cancel the ultimate there, unable to do it. Now it looks like the Armadon might just drop one more time here. Look at that. Armadon now the leader in deaths with the Chipper. Chipper. Oh my goodness. A 17-0 game, folks. Arachna about to make it 18-0. Could you imagine playing on the Hellborn team here being down by 18 kills? Armadon just trying to blow off some steam. Look at how difficult it is for him to even try and get some farm here. The support stealing it though. Pharaoh missing an ultimate. Now the gold per minute chart. Look at every single player on the Legion team. Double that of the Hellborn, but the Armadon leading in gold. This whole entire game rests on the Armadillo's back, but the Chipper giving another one over. This is going to be a 19-0 round still. Repeat, a 21-0 round. The Hellborn repeat, a 22-0 round. Hellborn getting absolutely demolished. One of the players back here just sitting there doing nothing because what can really be done with such a rampage like this? Look, the Armadon just spawns and is already below half health. Oh my goodness, a 23-0 game. It's only been 6 minutes and they've given over 4 kills a minute. It's almost a genocide every single minute of this round has been alive. But strap your boots in, folks. Look at that Armadon placement of the ward over here. Now a 24-0 game. Yep, look at that. No kills down on the Hellborn. It's been strictly deaths. 24 of them. Oh my goodness, there goes the Pharaoh and the Chipper. This might be the first kill of the game. The Torturer, oh my goodness, only 5 HP. Couple separate fights breaking out here. And the Armadon will still go down. It is still a 26-0 game. The first kill being picked up here by Vindicator and Warbeast. It is now a 2-27 game, folks. The Legion team leading in gold by nearly 75% as the Armadon falls once more, making it a 28 kill difference game. Surprisingly though, the tower is still fall. Look at that gold per minute chart. Flux now leading the game at 800, twice the amount of the Armadon. Here goes the Armadillo completely alone. Will get dropped almost instantly. No help from his teammates here. They're absolutely useless at this stage in the game. Wave after wave being pushed in the tower. Wait a minute, look at Armadon. Look, exploiting the separation, gonna be trying to get one down. There goes the Pharaoh in to finish it off. Excellent work. The Flux pulling them in. Armadon will drop. Chipper will drop. Pharaoh will drop. The Legion up by 32 kills. I'm sorry, 34 kills. It seems I can never match the amount of feeding that is going on in this game. What a feed fest. You gotta hope that the Legion are made of kings and queens, because they are now up by 36 kills. They are feasting on the weakness. Oh my goodness, what a big hook down under the tower. Look, they're just gonna eat this one up next. Armadon just spawned in. He's already half HP. His team is doing nothing back here. Look at the absolute domination. Almost a 40 kill deficit. Arachna gonna be trying to make it 39. Oh my goodness, there's the Armadon with a Staff of the Master. Will try and balls to the walls here. Unable to even take down the Flux here. Look at that, there's the 40 kill deficit. You heard it here. 9.5 minutes in the game. There are 40 kills up. Wait to see what happens. My goodness, let's take a look at the damage chart here. Torturer in first place, Armadon in second place. Oh my goodness, they picked up another one, now a 42 kill deficit. A brief look at the gold per minute chart now shows Armadon leading the game. What an initiative from the Hellborn. I don't know, he's not a carry, but he will become the carry. The stat chart showing him as the only one with more than one kill, but the most deaths in the game, to show you that courage can lead you out of the darkness, my friends. Look at him just tanking the damage, trying to open up opportunity and spacing for the Hellborn to secure something. But Pharaoh will go down, and we are now at a 43 kill deficit. I repeat, a 44 kill deficit. Oh my goodness, a 45 kill deficit. Folks, it doesn't get worse than this. They are still at 4 deaths a minute. Taking a look at the gold per minute chart. Oh my goodness, the Pharaoh coming in from downtown to leap on 3 of them. Will get dropped. Armadon coming in here to try and make a difference. We'll take 1 down. We'll take 2 down. Actually, the Vindicator's silence killed him there. I don't know if you saw that Devo. The Torturer with just unsurmountable amounts of damage here. Look at the damage chart. Wait, this is gold per minute. Look. Oh, where? Look at the damage chart. The Torturer, the first place damage. Armadon in second place, though, doing work for his Hellborn team. And folks, I believe at this point in the game was when I reassured my team that I could, in fact, carry them. I am boasting an impressive inventory here. Wait, where do I see the inventory? Oh, there we go. Look at this. Take a brief look at the items. A Staff of the Master and a Shaman's Headrest coming out from the Armadon. The Hellborn with really nothing else except for the Pharaoh having a barbed armor. Reaper going to be brought down. Take a look at the Arachna with a shield breaker. Everybody else has a full item set. The Pyromancer even has a Harkon's Blade. And if you take a look, it is now a 56 kill deficit onto the Hellborn. I repeat, 57 kill deficit. Remember, I told the folks back home that this was a 72-12 game by the time the Armadon started to carry it around. Look at this impressiveness. There'll be 1 down onto the Armadon. This is when he starts to go balls to the walls here. Dipper trying to follow up to do something, but look at the Armadon getting a little tanky. The Legion having their first attempts at trying, finding it hard to bring him down. Oh my goodness, a beautiful Devo hook. Brief gold per minute analysis shows the Torturer still in first place and the Armadon in second place. The damage chart still severely favoring the Legion team. A brief KDA analysis shows all of the Legion members at right around 10 kills, only 4 deaths maximum. Let's check out the Armadon doing his work here, AoE status. Look at this, he was even going to drop, but not before taking down a few. The Armadon now leading, starting to ramp up with 7 kills here. Look at the Devourer getting a little greedy here. Excellent save from the Chipper. And it will take 14 minutes for the Hellborn Tower to finally fall. Arachna throwing her ulti out. Take a brief tally of the game. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 63 kill. Compared to 19. My goodness, the Arachna finding it no issue whatsoever to slay down the Hellborn team. And now the Armadon finally approaching the Torturer's damage here, getting close to the 20% mark. The entire rest of the Legion team beating the Hellborn in damage. Here we see it come out for real. Look at the Armadon trying to 1v4, nearly drops 2 of them. Arachna now with a level 3 shield breaker. Oh my goodness, the Pharaoh coming out of downtown, still unable to pick up a kill on the Flux. The Warby's just kind of dancing around there. There goes the Armadon. I remember this play very well. This is when the game finally starts turning in his favor. Oh wait, he actually drops. It wasn't this one, folks. It's the next one. It's always the next time. Just take a look at the gold gap. The Legion up by 20,000 gold is roughly there's like 4 or 5 solid items. The Legion securing every rune up until this point in the game. Here goes the Chipper to start off a big fight. Will be taking one ulti from the Arachna. The Armadon completely missing from this fight, but making sure that the Kongor gets warded. He will follow up here to try and clean up what he can. Alright, this might be it. This is when the Armadon started turning things around. Look at this. Flux thinks he's any match for this Armadon power. Look at this block here, by the way. He's got such a thick booty. The Armadon finds it hard to get around him. Even the Pyro's going to be falling privy to this. Look at this Armadon making easy work here. 5 shots and dead. Look at the Legion just flying in here to fall down to their death. A brief look at the damage chart shows the Armadon leading the game at 21% of the total damage here. The gold per minute now favoring the Armadon. 17 minutes in the game, they were down by 40 kills. And somehow the Armadon is remaining strong here with 14 of the Hellborn team's kills. Every single one of them above 10. Nearly every single teammate resting at 20 to 15 deaths. But look at the gold deficit that the Armadon made up for, shrinking it by 10,000 right there. We've got the Legion team getting very greedy. Armadon going in a 2v1. Correction, a 3v1. I even lost track of the oh wait, there he is. Look at the Arachna just going at him. There's the Chipper to follow up a couple arrows here, and Armadon will go in after the fact to slay down the Arachna. That will be the team fight 1, the first team fight all game won by the Hellborn. As we approach the 20-minute mark here. Gold per minute now, Armadon pushing above 1,000. There he goes. Look at the balls on this man. Oh, never mind. 22% of the damage, still severely overpowering 2 of the top performers on the Legion. Now, finally, for the first time ahead in KDA here. And we will wait for the next team fight to break out. Looks like the Hellborn are going to be rotating down onto the Harambe. Excellent timing as the Legion hold their tails waiting for the Armadon. You see the Armadon distracting them by taking a ward here. Look at that. He will get hooked. 4 of them on him here, just busting out the damage. And for the first time in the round, the Hellborn looking a little unhealthy without an Armadon. Look at this, how fast they lose the fight without their key player here. Only able to take down 1 of them. Now almost 20 kills. Gold per minute still in the thousands for the Armadon. Everybody else, literally the Pyromancer, only beating 1 other player. Oh, here's the Devo hooking the Armadon. Look at this. Watch this, folks. This is the one I was talking about. This is the cleanup of the century. Armadon going to be rolling in there, taking 2 down instantly. Double spine burst. This will be the triple kill and the quadra kill. Onto the Armadon, the first quadra kill of the game. 2 annihilations to follow, folks, as the gold per minute chart now pushing 1,150. The damage now nearing 25%. Look at that. He finds a torturer. Oh, she's got haste. I gotta tell you, you would have never thought it possible, but the Hellborn are now pressuring the tier 1 tower. Look at the Armadon just soaking up damage here. Now he will spawn out to go on the Arachna. I believe at this point was when the Armadon said that the key point, by the way, he took down 2 of them there, was to focus the Arachna. Look at this. I want to show you something. The Arachna with the item of Rift Shards. If you'll notice in the bottom right, it does 10% of the target's max health and bonus damage. Theoretically trying to slay me in 10 attacks. If the Hellborn can focus down the Arachna, they do stand a chance. The Armadon still leading the game. Look at the rest of his teammates, though, down to not even 10%. The Warbeast boasting a maximum of 2% hero damage in this round. And there's the Flux to drive in. Again, nobody going on the Arachna. There, wait a minute. There's the Warbeast trying to slow him down. Chipper getting some hair under his sack. Will go in, and it looks like the entire Legion team will die to the Armadon. This was the first annihilation of the Armadon all game. Take a look at the gold per minute. He is now at 1,200 gold per minute. All players maximum out at level 25 except for the Pyromancer for the first time. Look at the damage down from the Armadon. Still only 22% of the hero damage, finding it hard to press 25. The War Beast ramping up to 3%. And when you thought was a disgusting early game has now turned into a promising turnaround from the Hellborn. The comeback of the century. What is the Armadon doing going in here? Look at how tanky he is. The entire team focusing. Wait, is he still up? Yep, there he is. Oh my goodness. At this point, this was the second annihilation from the Armadon. Oh my goodness, folks. This will be the end of the game. Only 24 minutes here. 23% of the damage. 1,300 gold per minute. And the final stats boasting every single Hellborn player at 20 kills. 20 deaths. What a turntable for the Hellborn team.